from the Consumer Product Safety Commission, a program entitled Fast Track Product Recall. And here representing the program is the chairman of the Product Safety Commission, Ann Brown, as well as Shelm. Ann Brown.
Thank you. Good morning. CPSC's job is to save lives and prevent injuries. We are the federal agency that oversees the safety of 15,000 different kinds of consumer products, from toys to coffee makers. We set federal standards, and we get dangerous products off store shelves by issuing recalls. Recalls are one of the most important things we do. As soon as we find out about dangerous products, we act as quickly as we can to get them out of stores before they injure or kill. We get the word out to people about the recall through the press and through appearances on TV. But getting dangerous recalled products out of people's homes was one of our toughest challenges. Our compliance staff, our career staff, had an innovative idea to help solve this problem. The Fast Track Recall program not only gets products off the shelves more quickly, but gets more of these potentially dangerous products out of people's homes as well. Fast Track speeds up recalls by offering companies a creative and quick alternative to CPSC's traditional recall procedure. With Fast Track, we eliminate the lengthy investigation, the product testing and negotiations with companies that can take months. Using our traditional recall system, recalls could take up to 6 months or more. Under the Fast Track program, if a company comes to us with a defective product and they know what the problem is, it can be recalled within 20 days. Companies like Fast Track because it saves them time and money. It cuts out red tape, and there is no official government finding of defect. Fast Track works for consumers because it gets dangerous products out of their homes faster. And now, half of our recalls are Fast Track recalls. Over 50 million unsafe products that could potentially injure children or adults have been recalled under Fast Track since 1995. Instead of getting back 30% of recalled products as under a traditional recall, we are now seeing nearly 60% of the products returned under Fast Track. Let me give you an example. In March of this year, Sunbeam Products recalled 73,000 gas grills. They were recalled because a defective hose could leak gas or cause a fire. Because of Fast Track, that grill was removed from the marketplace within 5 days. Over 90% of the grills were returned to Sunbeam before they could harm anyone. Here are some other products recalled under Fast Track: IBM computers, Jerry baby monitors, Shimano bicycle cranks, Gap kids windbreakers. Think of anything in your home. From the time I arrived at CPSC in 1994, I told the staff, results are what matter. This was an agency that in the 1980s and early 90s didn't act. It didn't alert the public to potential hazards. It had a great staff that wasn't allowed to do their best work. I was determined to change that. Fast Track is emblematic of the changes we have made at CPSC. I urge the staff to come forward with good ideas. The people at CPSC knew we could do a better job. We listened to our customers and accommodated their needs. The key was saving lives and preventing injuries. I thought of bringing with me today a satisfied customer, someone who was helped by Fast Track. But you know what? You are already here. And that is the greatest success of all. People like you and your families are not being exposed to dangerous recalled products because we are getting products off the shelves and out of homes faster. We are saving lives and preventing injuries. That is this program's real accomplishment. We would love to win this award. Believe me, we would shout it from the rooftops. But just being finalists has given our staff a new pride in themselves and the work that we do for the American people. For that, we thank you.
Thank you. I don't quite know how you did that, but you just as she was lifting that, you had to thank you. Ed Doran.
You credited the compliance staff with this idea. If I recall correctly, staff members who come up with good ideas can receive some considerable reward, cash reward, from their agency. Can you tell me how you've rewarded the members of the compliance staff for this idea?
Have we rewarded you for Fast Track, Mark? Go on in. Let me just tell you that Mark Schoen is the Director of Recalls and Compliance of the Division of CPSC.
We have been rewarded. We've been rewarded with meritorious service awards and through the satisfaction, really, of getting the job done quicker. I mean, it's in our benefit. It's to our benefit to try to get the recalled products out of the homes and the stores quicker. And I think the staff has a renewed vigor and effort because of the results that we've seen. So I think we have been rewarded.
But no cash awards?
Not that I'm aware of.
He would be aware of a cash award. We have rewarded individuals and the compliance staff in various ways, and I was privileged to be able to award Mark Schoen an SES since I've been at the agency for the good work that he's done, and to award other people, not specifically for the Fast Track Recall program.
Bill Klinger.
You indicate that about 50% of the potential users of this Fast Track program are actually using it.
Yes.
What is the resistance, or why would firms not take advantage of the Fast Track program? And what would be the resistance they might have to it?
Well, Congressman, some people would come in, some businesses would come in who aren't ready to do a recall. They are required to report to us of incidents by our statutes, but they might not think that there was a product defect, or they might not be ready to do it. Or it might be too technically complex a problem, and we would have to then do further investigation that would take over 20 days. And don't forget that all of our recalls are not reported to us by the companies themselves. Many come in from consumer complaints or other ways that we have, and those would not be eligible for the Fast Track Recall program. Are there other ways, Mark, you can think of?
I think you've covered them.
Good.
Jack Rosenthal.
Maybe this is just a variation on the same question, but if a company falls into the 50% who don't report,
Yes.
Does the fact that you've got Fast Track working for the other 50% give you more manpower or resources or attention to be able to come down hard on the people who don't want you to discover the defects?
That's a very good question, because one of the side benefits that we hadn't expected was, as a result of Fast Track, we do have more technical staff and other staff to look at those products that are under investigation. In fact, our traditional recalls have also been speeded up due to Fast Track.
Well, that's what I was getting at. Is there some demonstrable way in which the whole program has benefited?
Yeah, absolutely. All our recalls are being done quicker, and we're able, especially those product problems that are more technically complex, we have additional staff and resources now to focus on them in a shorter period of time.
Is there also a trade-off, by the way, on the liability side, that if the manufacturer gets a product into Fast Track, it's less likely to face a liability claim?
When there is no letter of preliminary determination, as it is called at the agency, in the company's file, then that works in their favor in discovery in a product liability suit.
So that's the trade-off from your point of view.
That's correct.
You get a faster recall, but there might be, in some cases, the manufacturer it might be better from a public policy point of view if the manufacturer did face a liability suit.
Well, the manufacturer can still face a liability suit. There is no limit on the liability suit. There just would not be the letter of preliminary determination in the file. But when you think, and of course you have to sweeten the pot for companies to want to do this, but when you think of the amount of safety that you afford the American public by getting defective products off the markets, off the shelves, and out of homes especially, it seems to me a beneficent trade-off.
You're right. Luis, and then David Osmond.
What is the innovative element or elements that you think can be replicated by other government entities?
Yes. Well, just knowing that you might ask that, I think it's especially relevant to federal regulatory agencies or agencies with enforcement responsibilities. We already have a commitment from the National Partnership for Reinventing Government to work with us to tell other federal agencies about this. Fast Track is on the agenda for an Interagency Regulatory Council meeting, and we have been invited to host a site visit for the Council for Excellence in Government Fellows. But in a broader sense, could be a model for all health or safety or consumer protection agencies at any level of government, because it focuses on results, not on processes, not on numbers. For instance, we took a fresh look at how we operated. We listened to our business customers. We simplified the agency processes. We offered a benefit to firms who were willing to cooperate. We took a risk to speed up results, and we applied common sense to finding a better solution. And I think